mother is making sauce right now, and right now she is mixing it slowly and thoroughly.
Okay, I'm gonna just leave that as is because it's actually kind of funny. Okay, storm update. There was no storm. We got a dusting of snow, and yes, I am fully decked out in snow bibs and a snow hat inside because it's freezing in my house. And I am warm, so that's how I'm staying.
And now it's sleeting right now.
And it is sleeting out, but we got a dusting of snow. We did all go play in it. It was fun. But now it's sleeting, and I think it's just supposed to turn over to rain. I don't really know what's happening anymore. So we've moved on to other things. It's Saturday, and I thought I'd do a video. It's a dual video. It's a storm update and how to make tomato sauce. So I had a whole bag of frozen tomatoes from the garden that we needed to get rid of because, one, they're taking up a ton of space, and two, we're gonna start growing tomatoes again, and with my luck, I'll just get behind on everything. So I thought I'd talk a little about making homemade tomato sauce, like spaghetti sauce, whatever. It's super simple, and this is my video for encouragement. All I did was I ran my tomatoes whole under hot water and slipped their skins off. They'll just peel right off.
Put the chicken
And then I cut any weird pieces off. And then I literally, while they were whole, just threw them in this is just a Dutch oven, stock pot, whatever. I halved a whole onion, a yellow onion, threw in some crushed garlic. I just took some cloves, just crushed them, threw them in, some olive oil, a little bit of salt, a pinch of sugar, and I think that's all I've put in here now. I will later put in basil and maybe some other herbs as well, but I'm just going to let this simmer. It's very watery because, again, I had frozen tomatoes. And I will, when it's done cooking, I will take the onions out and maybe I'll repurpose them for dinner or something, or maybe I won't use them at all. I'm not really sure. But anyways, I encourage you guys, if you guys are out there growing tomatoes, and if you're not growing tomatoes in Florida, you certainly should be because they're so simple. You can grow them very successfully in grow bags. You can get packs of grow bags on Amazon. I've talked about them before really cheaply. So I would encourage you to do that. But yeah, grow tomatoes. They're really simple. Your cherry tomatoes will have a very, very long grow season. Obviously, you're not going to make a ton of sauce with cherry tomatoes, but this does have some cherry tomatoes in it. I just kind of threw all my cherry tomatoes in. I like Amish paste tomatoes if I'm going to make sauce, but this is really just a hodgepodge of just cherry tomatoes, Amish paste tomatoes, the big slicing tomatoes, whatever I had. It was kind of like the end of the season, whatever was still growing that I needed to use up. I just threw them all in the bag together and froze them all together. So this is just really everything. And when this is done cooking down, I'm going to simmer it probably all day until it thickens really well. And then I'm just going to take those pieces of onions out. Like I said, I'll use my immersion blender and just blend this really well. And then I'll put them in Ziploc bags and freeze them for sauce. And if you don't have an immersion blender, you can just use your blender. Just, be careful because you want it to cool some before you put it in the blender and blend it. Anyways, I encourage you guys, get out there, grow some tomatoes. If you grow your tomatoes, make some sauce. It can be done. It's very simple. I don't take the seeds out. I don't have any fancy equipment. I don't do any of that. And vote of confidence, my son told me when we used the tomato sauce that I made prior to this, without him knowing that I made it, was like, this tomato sauce is so good. So, you know what? There you go. Give it a try. Even your kids might like it.